Hey guys, it's me, Carly, coming at you with another video. I just got my hair done by my mommy. They're not the perfect feed-in braids because she's still learning, and there was a lot of swearing involved. And I just wanted to show off. These are my second attempt at feed-ins, or her second attempt because she put them in. But yeah. Also, I get easily distracted. But anyways, today I have come on here to talk about Julie Plec and the most recent tweet she made, or it's more of a reply tweet, but she deleted the tweet because she was idiotic. It was an idiotic tweet to make, and it just pretty much sums up how she views Bonnie. And for those of you, I'm sure if you're on Twitter and follow me on Twitter, I think you'll know what I'm talking about. Because in recent events, with all of the shit happening in 2020, COVID-19, lots of deaths, Naya Rivera is drowning, R.I.P. Naya Rivera. I hope you will watch over your son and he gets to, know you're watching over him. So sorry to that little boy who just is missing his mommy. She was only 33 years old. Because there's a glurst. And I shouldn't joke about that, but it kind of is comforting. But anyways, in most recent events, as most of you probably know, Megan Thee Stallion, a black female rapper, was shot in the foot. She shouldn't have been shot. She shouldn't have been traumatized. And, thankfully, from what I know, she's going to be okay. But she was shot, and this is what Julie Plec replies with. But she deleted the tweet. I believe black women are going to save us all, and I'm so sorry to put that pressure on you, but white women are continually failing all of us. I hope you understand that me seeing you as a hero is not meant to add to your anxiety, rather it's to lift you up and celebrate you. Now, in hindsight, there might not be anything wrong with that tweet. There might not be anything inherently bad about that tweet. But the problem is this tweet is pretty much perpetuating the strong black woman stereotype. And for those of you who watch The Vampire Diaries, I'm late to the fandom, like really late to the fandom. Like I didn't join until after Vampire Diaries was over. That Julie Plec consistently, with this mindset, treated Bonnie in this way. Like anytime we asked for any love interest with Bonnie, like Bonnie and Cole, because I didn't really know that was a ship. You really want Bonnie with a serial killer? Like you put Elena with frickin' Damon of all people, and you've made Caroline and Klaus sleep together. But Bonnie is the one who can't date a serial killer because she has to be strong, which is pretty much a microaggression because she always has to be strong. Bonnie never gets to do anything fun with her magic. She's always there to save people. And people are going to probably ask, for those of you who don't watch or, aren't educated enough on why this is problematic and what this tweet actually has to do with Bonnie. But this is literally how Julie Plec used Bonnie in TVD to save every single white character. The only black woman is the only black woman on the show at the time gets treated this way. I mean, Grams was there, but then Grams. And almost all the black witches are related to each other. Any black witch you killed off. Gina Rodriguez. Is it Rodriguez? The voice of Vixen, and she's married to Lawrence Fishburne. Black Witch, killed off by Damon. Grams killed off. The one witch that was her cousin that was working with Catherine. The witch that linked Catherine and Elena. Killed off, gone. I feel like my face is really crooked, so sorry if I punch my face, but I'm always insecure on how crooked my face actually is. But anyways, Julie Plec pretty much murdered all the black witches. And she wants to do the bare minimum for representation because you had 2 gay characters on your show. Bill Forbes, Caroline's father, which I actually forgot he's gay. Like, that went over my head the first time I watched it. He only turned out to be gay, and then he tortured his daughter, and then he ended up dying. And then Lucas, Kai's brother, gay, and ended up dying because he lost the merge with Kai. But anyways, it's just like, are you kidding me? Black women have been doing the work. They've been doing the heavy lifting. Black women are the ones who start things. Black women are like the trendsetters of things, okay? The BLM movement, Black Lives Matter movement, started by 3 black women. The Me Too movement started by a black woman. Harriet Tubman had a traumatic brain injury and went back. She was known as the female Moses, meaning she brought 1,000 slaves to freedom. She literally, and didn't get caught. Sojourner Truth, an abolitionist, fought for the rights of black women to vote. But no one ever, we all talk about Susan B. Anthony, but we never talk about Sojourner Truth's contributions for black women to vote. And black women are going to save us all. This is literally is killing black men. Like, I know it sounds like being dramatic, but black women, I'm looking on my blur. Like,
she literally thinks it's black women's job to save us. Black women have been doing the heavy lifting. Where the hell have you been? They've been doing the heavy lifting. They've been on the front lines of protests. Like, when you draw, there have been drawing of dark-skinned little black girls on the front lines of protesting. But when it comes time to protect little black girls that, you know, people tend to adultify black girls and black children more than they do white children. That's a problem. Like, let children be children. She literally, like, nah, we good. We gonna sit this one out. And then she makes a bullshit apology. I can't remember where it is. Hold on. Sorry for not being totally prepared. But just watching people drag her is hilarious to me. Like, it brings me more joy than it should. But okay, so I read you her tweet, and I might read it one more time. Okay, so this is her tweet originally to Megan Stallion, just a refresher. I believe black women are going to save us all, and I'm so sorry to put that pressure on you, but white women are continually failing all of us. I hope you understand that me seeing you as a hero is not meant to add to your anxiety. Rather, it's to lift you up and celebrate you. What are you lifting her up for? I mean, yeah, you can lift her up, but what is she a hero for? Getting shot? She shouldn't have been traumatized in the first place. She shouldn't have been shot in the first place. There's nothing brave about getting shot. It's some coward with a gun who wants to harm you. That's what getting shot is, pretty much. She was shot for no reason. And this is your response, not, oh, let's do more. She needs protection. Let's do more to protect her. Let's do more to shield her. Let's do more to protect black women. But no, you want black women to save you all, which is why you ended TVD with a Bonnie saving everyone from a literal hellfire with a bunch of the black witches surrounding her. It was a bunch of black female witches because black women are always overexerting themselves to the point where it's killing them. Like, the time you wanted Bonnie to be so strong
Like, she had to deal with being isolated for months. And where did it get her? It got her super duper depressed that she almost kills herself. Bonnie has a suicide attempt. She goes to a garage, closes it, starts the car, and wants to die from carbon monoxide poisoning. Because that's how terrible she's feeling. That's how, like, low she got, to the point where she wanted to commit suicide. And you know that black women are under-medicated for pain? Because I just read somewhere that a black woman had a C-section, had a horrible stitch-up job. Like, doctors will ignore the pain of black women. And black women die because of this. A woman had a C-section and wasn't given medication after having her baby ripped from her stomach. We're not superheroes. We're not strong. I mean, we can be, but not like, I mean, like, we're not always strong. We're vulnerable. We're humans. We're not made of lead. We're not made of steel. We're not made of anything. And it's so condescending that you have this mindset. I despise it. Okay. So then, after years of, this is on Tumblr, by the way. After years of watching Bonnie in TVD, she confirms everything we thought in one tweet. It truly is 2012 pretty much all over again. She deleted it, of course. If there was one thing, she is consistent. But when people with a lot more following respond, she couldn't ignore it. So Mickey Kendall, I don't know who that is. I know Julie Plec deleted this tweet, and people have already got at her about her history with anti-blackness, but it's kind of haunting me because it's such a huge example of everything I covered in hood feminism. I haven't read the article, but I plan to, so if I can find the article, I'll actually try to remember to link it down below. White women have chased power and acquired it, and yet this is her response, because I already read you the tweet, and she responded with the cop-out we expected. And she says, I did delete it because not only was I completely embarrassed by my carelessness and lack of knowledge, but also I didn't want it to be left to cause anyone else to be upset. I'm mortified, and I will absolutely do better and do more work. I promise you that. Okay, but you've been promising us that, okay? Like, your promises are jack shit. I know I sound like I'm being, like, really mean, but I don't give a fuck, okay? Because you spent years, from what I know, because my friend Coco Girl Loves on here, on Tumblr, and Zal and Initium series, from my friends from Tumblr, have been telling us that you have gaslit Bonnie fans for years. You have gaslit, like, we asked for Bonnie to have a decent love interest. Oh, but she has Enzo. It's to pacify Bonnie fans and to shut us the hell up. And, like, any love interest you give Bonnie, like that really hot white guy that was in Sleepover, that Bonnie had a potential love interest with, the one that Anna turned out to be evil, turned out to manipulate and kidnap Bonnie, because she can't ever have anything good. Luca turned out to use Bonnie, and then you ended up killing him in a brutal way, because you kill off all your effing black characters in the most brutalist of ways. Let's see, you completely ignore the fact that Bonkai would be cool. Bonnie and Cole, I didn't even know that was a ship. Okay, I guess it could be a ship. You really want Bonnie with a strong... Oh, wait, hold it. What did she said to Bonnie and Cole? Or her response for Bonnie and Cole, I know it's old. Dear certain Bonnie fans, you would prefer beautiful, strong Bonnie, which is just super fucking annoying because Bonnie has to be strong for everyone all the time. No one can ever be strong for her. To be with a murderous vampire like Cole? I mean, you put Damon and Elena together, and Damon kills for shits and giggles. You put Caroline and Klaus together, and Klaus slaughtered an entire family, Catherine's entire family. Klaus has murdered people for his 1,000 years. Ugh. Klaus has continuously murdered people for over 1,000 years. Literally 1,000 years of his vampire life. But no, Bonnie doesn't get any cool love interest. She doesn't get any potential cool love interest. Damon and Bonnie were supposed to be together, but the only reason Bonnie and Damon aren't together is because Bonnie is black. Like, literally, if Bonnie wasn't black, if Bonnie were white, she would not be used as an indentured servant. She wouldn't be used as she wouldn't need to be a plot device for other white characters, to save other white characters when nobody reciprocates, because she constantly saves the town. She lost her grandma. And, Elena is supposed to be Bonnie's best friend, and now I'm just making a rant about DVD, because this rant is mostly about Julie Plec, whatever the fuck you want to call her. She used all of her black characters to save everyone's ungrateful white ass. Like, every the ungrateful white people that don't reciprocate. Like, seriously, why? We're not strong. We're not here to save you. We have started trends, and all you've done is make things worse. If you want to be our allies, and, I hope I'm not speaking over. I'm half black, and I know I'm part white, and I know I have privileges of being mixed and light-skinned, but I'm going to try and do my best to use my privilege for other dark-skinned women. But this is just me. It affects me as a whole, too. Like, no, you actually, the fact that you deleted it and you come up with this bullshit apology, I don't believe you. I don't fucking believe your apology, Julie. You know why? Because of how you treated Bonnie. And it really does matter on how you write black characters, because it's how you view black people in general. Like, you use them as plot devices to save white characters. Like, when are black people going to be damsels in distress? Like, Lashana Lynch was in Still Starcrossed. That's where beautiful dresses, a beautiful dark-skinned woman got to be wearing beautiful costumes. We want to see that. But no, we have to put most of the time, dark-skinned women are masculinized. It's disgusting. Like, it's the same mentality that you see dark-skinned black men as the most masculine and light-skinned women as feminine, and then you feminize light-skinned men because you associate light skin with feminism. It's disgusting. And then someone else replied, Ashley Nicole Black said to her, Julie's apology, because I don't believe her fucking apology. Like, take your apology and shove it up your ass. Okay, sorry, I'm angry, but I just can't deal with it. I don't think you can call it lack of knowledge because you use the words pressure and anxiety. Yeah, you use pressure and anxiety, so you know what you're fucking doing. In the post, in reply to someone you know is injured and recovering. So you knew this sentiment could cause pain, and you said it anyway. We are people. Our feelings matter. So basically, it's a black woman getting dragged. Like, watching Julie Plec get dragged is so my favorite hobby. And it feels like even your apology, you're trying to dodge active responsibility by calling it carelessness, which you are, because I totally agree with that. Like, seriously, Julie, we've been telling you for decades. I don't believe Julie Plec's apology, because for years she called Bonnie fans rabid. Bayman fans, Bonnie fans, I'm not a Bayman shipper, but like, she has called fans of Bonnie rabid because we ask you to stop using her. Not we, sorry. I shouldn't include myself because I'm late to the fandom. But Bonnie fans have asked you to stop using Bonnie in a way that only involves saving white people. Like, your apology is not accepted. You are trash and you suck. Okay, sorry I'm angry, but I said I wasn't gonna get angry, but you know me, I just get so passionate. Ugh. Take a deep breath. But yeah, we don't accept, I shouldn't say we, because I'm gonna speak for myself, and I think it's safe to say that most Black women who've watched your shows don't accept your apology. And I'm not trying to speak over Black women, but I'm just saying, I personally won't accept your apology because your apology is bullshit, because you really do think that way. And you know what? I think it's a good place to end it. So if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And I apologize for getting a little up in this video. So, you guys.